Hey y'all, it's Mason. Welcome back to another video. Today I have some tea for you all. So this is about the upcoming updates because I scrolled on YouTube a while back and I saw another Wild Horse Islands content creator post something, and the thing is, I had not known about any of this because I don't have the app that they found this on. So let's get into the tea. So the tea actually happened on Discord, which I don't have that app for personal reasons. I just don't like that app, so I don't want to be associated with it, so I don't have it. So that's why I don't really get a lot of these tea drops, because I don't really have the app, so I get whatever I get from scrolling, or like I find it by looking up on like other websites. So this is how I found it. So the content creator I'm talking about is DJ 𝕍𝕚𝕕𝕖𝕠. I saw it on one of their community posts that popped up in my feed, and it was about how Trick didn't care about polls. Now I'm going to show you the post they made, and I thought it was interesting, and I kind of agree with some of this. So they posted, guess Trick doesn't care about 3,700 people who voted for the Icelandic horse. Who cares about the poll, I guess? Like, why even post a poll if you're not oh my gosh, if you're not even going to do what the majority wants? Though I am excited about the Stable Island Part 2. That's it. Trick actually goes through and doesn't hood it back again. So after reading that, I was like, I didn't even know a poll was going on. So the image that was shown is the post that Trick made on this app. And it says, relating to the latest polls, we are going to keep our scheduled plan to release Stable Island Part 2 on December 1st instead of switching it with the January 12th Icelandic update. We will be adding Icelandic horses along with the December 15th winter/holiday events instead of the original plan of January 12th. Additionally, we are bumping up the Trading and Breeding Hub update from March 22nd to January 12th. The March 22nd update will be another new breed. We will be putting out a poll soon to help decide what the breed should be. And then on the next image shows a poll, and it says polls. We are currently have Stable Islands Part 2 scheduled to release December 1st and Icelandic horses to release January 12th, but we are considering swapping these dates to allow the winter/holiday limited Icelandic horse. With that in mind, what should release first? And 1 stands for Icelandic horses, 2 stands for Stable Islands Part 2. For the Stable Islands Part 2, they had 983 votes, and for Icelandic horses, they had 3,732. So it seems like the majority wanted the Icelandic horses to come out. And the problem is, Trick decided to do the original plan anyway. Now, I understand why people would be angry and that they would be upset about this, because now looking at this information, I feel like it is insane that a majority of your people voted for this and you decided to do otherwise. But maybe there's some hidden things, like maybe they didn't have the coding done yet, or they didn't have the designs yet, and like their people thought like, hey, like we can't get it out this quickly. Maybe there are problems like this, because as far as I know, the Stable Islands Part 2 update has been in construction for a very long time, so it's probably the one that's safest to be out, and they probably don't want to get out a late update again, seeing how the past couple updates have been held back for days, and the longest one even weeks. So it's a little bit like, So I feel like maybe they're trying to make a safe mood, like, or safe, like, oh my gosh, I can't speak today. I'm trying to find the right word. Maybe they're trying to make a safe move. So they're trying to be safe about it because they've had a lot of delays lately. So maybe they're trying to be like, well, like, let's do this one. But I feel like they need to, like, hammer down or close down on their promises they're making out loud to everyone, because quite a lot of them have been off, or things have been delayed. Even events like their sponsorship of Netflix has been delayed. So I really feel like they need to start working like overtime to make sure they get these things out on time, because the credibility of the game is starting to go down with the more delays that these updates have. Now, I'm saying it's completely normal for games to have delays, but they try not to keep having delays. For example, another community that has a lot of delays lately is Royal High. They've had a lot of delays, and they've been losing a lot of people from their community because they're just done with it. But like maybe they have a chance, but then again they have a way bigger audience, Wild Horse Islands, so I feel like Wild Horse Islands doesn't really have the space to be able to do this, to keep like having updates postponed. I really feel like they have to hammer down and start just knocking out these updates and start working overtime and start really like focusing on it, because I feel like the more it's delayed, the more they lose credibility, the more people don't want to play. Because it's been, for a couple months now, updates have either been canceled, they've been postponed, they've talked about doing new ones, they went against fan service. Not like fan service, I mean like the fans clearly want something, so you would think you would give it to the fans. Because the fans are what make your game have a lot of popularity. They are what drive your thing. Like, they are promoting your game, they are giving your game playtime, they are spending money on your game, and if the majority, it wasn't even like a halfway vote, it was majority wanted this. I feel like if you post a poll and you have a little like back in your head like, will we be able to do this? Oh, no way. Sorry, I don't like when it does that. But I feel like the majority wanted to do this, or it's something like you were kind of like held back about, like, well, will we be able to do this? Will we not? I feel like you should have postponed doing that, because it is risky if you are not for sure you can get something out, making posts like that. Now, there have been times I've posted polls and I was like, can I actually do this? I'm not for sure. And majority wanted me to do the thing that I was not for sure about. But you know what I did? I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing this now. And I pushed through it and I did it. Most of the time. I don't know if I missed one thing. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I've done everything that I've posted in my community tab polls. I'm not for sure because I can't remember every single one. But I feel like with these upcoming updates, like the delays have been increased, and I feel like the promise that they're moving things forward and you're gonna be adding new things, like the whole like new breed March and how you're moving it up more stuff. Let me see the exact words again. Yeah, they're moving up the Trading and Breeding Hub update from March 22nd to January 12th, and March 22nd will be an entire another breed that will probably be needing new coding, new models, new coats, new designs, new heights, new stats. I am hesitant, is that the right word? I don't think that's really a good thing to say out loud to the public. I understand you want people to be excited, but it's a little bit hard to be excited with everything that's been canceled or proposed. Or not proposed, but I mean, yeah, they proposed things and then they canceled it. Or things that are supposed to happen, but they've also canceled or delayed. I don't think it's good to promise that things are going to be coming early for us when multiple times in the past couple months things have been delayed even more than they were originally supposed to say that these upcoming updates are going to be earlier than they were originally supposed to. I feel like either these updates are going to come out, possibly, a little bit of a chance that they come out earlier when they say they are. I feel like most likely they're going to come out when they say they're going to come out, or they're going to be later than that. Just looking at how the past recent trends have been, how things have been delayed like crazy. But hopefully something happens about that. But I totally get how people are upset though about this poll and how the Icelandic horses weren't moved earlier. Then again, who knows why they didn't specify why they were like switching them and they decided to keep with their original plan schedule. I feel like because the coding wasn't completely done, nor were the codes done, because that's very possible. Like, look at each breed. Look at how many, oh, that's wrong button. Look at how many coats there are. 8 coats, 9 coats, 8, 7, 7, 5, 7. Well, that's kind of like an outlier. Most of them aren't like that. Most of them have like a lot. 7, 9, 8, 6, 10, 7. As you see, like more common horses. Oh gosh. Minor break. I need to take some water. Okay, I'm back. I have some water, and I was just gonna say, like, most of these breeds have around 9 to 7 coats per breed. So that's a lot. And plus, they have to already encode how, like, the spawn rates are gonna be, depending on if it's really common, if it's a middle tier, if it's a high tier, if it's low tier, they have to input all that code for their spawn rates too. To see if they spawn in a lot more, if they spawn in a lot less. It's very risky, I feel, to promise something early, so maybe that's why I decided to go with the schedule plan. But then again, I totally see why people like maybe would be upset that they had them vote on it and then they did the exact opposite. But these are just my opinions and this is just me talking about it. I hope this video was some entertainment and some tea for you all, and I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!